Okay, lesson 2.2 na tayo. So, this is the second topic na i-discuss natin sa ating chapter 2 sa conics, wherein ang parabola ay mabubuo when the plane figure intersects na patilted na i-intersect niya yung dalawang right circular cone natin na magbubuo ng unbounded curve. So, when we say parabola, it is a curve where any point is at an equal distance from a fixed point na tawagin ay focus and a fixed straight line, the directrix. It is said fixed kasi hindi po mawawala itong focus at saka directrix natin. Kumbaga, parte ng katawan ng parabola natin ang focus at saka directrix. Nakadepende sa kanila kung mas madali nating ma-identify later on kung saan ba nakaharap yung ating parabola kung alam natin kung asan ang focus at alam natin kung asan ang directrix. Okay, it is said here na it is state here, I should say, na any point is at an equal distance. So this is our parabola, and according to the definition of a parabola, any point dito mismo sa ating parabola ay equidistant mismo sa ating directrix at saka sa ating focus. Meaning to say, if andito yung ating point at ang distance ng ating directrix at saka sa point na yan, let's say it is 12, let's just say meaning to say, ganun din ang distance ng point na yan doon sa ating focus. They are equal distance. And anywhere, anumang point mo ilagay-lagay dyan yung ating point, as still, ganun pa rin yung mangyayari. Equal pa rin yung distance, saan mo man ilagay yung ating point sa height, sa parabola natin. Okay, so magiging point din natin ito later on na kung ano yung distance natin sa focus sa ating vertex, yun din mismo, kung ano yung distance yung bilang, let's say yung bilang ng distance natin sa focus sa vertex ay 2. Meaning to say, kahit hindi given yung directrix at alam mong 2 yung distance ng focus sa vertex mo, magbilang ka rin ng 2 from vertex to directrix. Yun yung magiging distance mo rin. So, ganun lang yon, okay? Equal lagi yan. Focus to vertex, vertex to directrix ay always equal ang distance, okay? So, we have here the properties of a parabola, or I should say it is the parts ng ating parabola. We have vertex, or that is point V. It is illustrated in the graph sa ating screen. Vertex, yun mismo yung puwetan, pinakatip ng ating parabola. If the parabola opens upward ito, this opens upward, then the vertex is nasa lowest point. Pero kapag yung parabola natin ay open downward, nasa taas naman yung ating vertex. Nasaan yung puwetan ng parabola, yun yung vertex natin. Okay? And we also have directrix, or yung line L natin. This is the fixed point na nabanggit kanina sa definition ng parabola natin. Directrix, ito yung line na nasa puwetan lagi ng ating parabola. Hindi siya magta-touch sa ating puwetan, hindi siya magta-touch sa vertex, pero basta nasa laging puwetan siya ng natin, ng parabola, okay? So as you can see, itong blue line natin ito yung tinatawag natin na directrix, no? The line that is C units directly away from the vertex. Sabi ko nga, kung ito, gaya nito, ito yung focus natin, ito yung vertex, ito yung directrix natin, right? So, we denote pala our directrix as curve L such that y is equal to negative C. Depende kung asan yung ating directrix, okay? Basta, dinedenote natin siya as cursive L. no? So, dito makikita natin na equidistant din yung ating focus sa vertex at saka directrix sa ating vertex. As you can see, 1, 2, yung distance ng focus to vertex. 1 and 2, then yung distance ng ating directrix sa ating vertex. Another one na property ng ating parabola yung focus. And it is one of the fixed point din na nabanggit sa definition ng ating parabola. Focus, a point inside, it is inside the parabola. That is C units away from the vertex. Take note, it is always inside the parabola. So whether yung ating parabola is open upwards, open downwards, open to the right, or open to the left, kung saan nakabuka o saan yung tungo yun ng ating parabola, nasa loob lagi yung ating focus. Wala sa labas, wala sa puwet, wala sa side, kundi nasa loob. Okay? Kung ang parabola natin ay open upwards, nasa loob ng parabola yung ating focus. Kapag open downwards, andito yung focus. Kapag side naman, side to na nakaharap siya sa left, andito ang focus natin. And kapag to the right naman siya nakaharap, nasa loob lagi yung ating focus. So, lagi niyong tatandaan yan. Okay? Another property of a parabola is the axis of symmetry or yung, depende kung saan nakaharap yung ating parabola. Kung open upward tsaka downward yung parabola natin, ang magiging axis of symmetry natin ay ang y-axis. Pero kapag open to the right tsaka left yung ating parabola, syempre ang magiging axis of symmetry natin dyan ay ang x-axis. At hindi rin sa lahat ng pagkakataon ay y-axis at saka x-axis ang ating axis of symmetry. Okay? And last na property ng ating parabola ay ang latus rectum. Okay? The line segment that passes through the focus and perpendicular to the axis of symmetry and has endpoints on the curve. Okay. Latus rectum natin ay mayroong endpoint. Ang kanyang endpoints ay nasa curve mismo. Okay. Dadaan siya sa focus. Perpendicular siya sa ating axis of symmetry. Yun yung itong yellow na linya, ito yung ating latus rectum. Kita nyo, yung endpoint ng ating latus rectum ay nasa mismong parabola natin. And dumaan siya sa gitna mismo ng ating focus. So, yan yung 5 na properties ng ating parabola or parts ng ating parabola. We have vertex, directrix, focus, axis of symmetry, and latus rectum. And by the way, may mga formula tayo in finding this part. May mga susundin tayong pero hindi ko lang kasi nakalimutan kong ilagay yung latus rectum. So, isusulat ko na lang siya dito para hindi ko na makalimutan. Pag kukunin natin yung latus rectum natin, it is always C, 2C, okay? Kasi, di ba dalawang endpoint yung ating latus rectum. So, ito yung isang point natin and yung isang point naman natin will be C and then negative 2C. Okay? And then, pag kukunin natin yung length, ito yung point pa lang nga, pero kung kukunin mo yung length niyan mismo, ang magiging formula natin ay 4 times the absolute value of C. 4 times the absolute value of C. So, this will be the formula in finding the length of our latus rectum. Okay. So, now, shall we have the equation of a parabola? In your module, may mga napaghiwa-hiwalay yung mga formula natin by theorem. May mga theorem 2.5 tayo, 2.6, 2.7. So, dito sa ating discussion, pinagsama-sama ko na lang ilang lahat sa isang table para isang tinginan na lang at isang focus yung tinitignan natin. So, ang unang i-discuss natin na equation of a parabola ay ang kapag nasa vertex at kapag yung vertex natin ay nasa origin. Meaning to say, this is our graph, no? yung parabola natin, 'di ba sabi ko yung puwetan lagi yung vertex. So, always na yung vertex natin ay nasa origin natin or always na value ng vertex natin ay 0, 0. Mapa upward man yan, mapa downward, or mapa sideward. Okay. Basta, etong table na ito ang gagamitin natin kapag yung ating vertex ay nasa origin. Okay? So, let's now try to identify kung ano yung magiging equation natin. Let's have our first example. So, our first example is that sketch and discuss the parabola given by the equation y squared is equal to 8x. Now, we have a given equation. And in our table, meron tayong column ng equation, right? Meron tayong column ng equation. Ayan. Ito yung column natin ng equation. So, kapag ganyan na given, all you need to do is tignang mabuti. Sino ba ti karkarupa na dito nga part, ito'y equation tayo. Nauna yung y squared, no? Nauna ang y squared. So, therefore, it is either itong unang row or pangalawang row yung magiging equation natin. But, i-consider natin yung sign ni 8. Positive si 8, therefore, malabo namang yung pangalawa ang maging equation natin, right? Therefore, ang magiging equation natin dito ay y squared magiging equation natin ay y squared is equal to 4cx. Okay. Therefore, alam na natin, nakuha na natin yung equation natin. Ngayon, alam natin na yung parabola natin ay opens to the right. So, magiging itsura ng ating parabola ay nakaharap sa ating right. Okay? So, let's now determine ano ang focus, ano ang directrix, and axis of symmetry natin. Since alam natin to the right na siya, so yung magiging axis of symmetry na natin dito ay yung mismong x-axis. Okay? Kasi nasa origin naman yung ating vertex. All we need to do now is to figure out ano ba ang value ni C para matapos na tong problema natin sa number 1. So, all we need to do, balikan natin yung ating nakuhang equation. That is, i-write ko lang dito. Or dito na lang. Y squared is equal to 4cx. Mag-working backwards tayo. Okay. Y squared is equal to 4 times ano ba ang magiging value ni C natin para malapalabas natin yung ating 8x. Okay, ang tanong, ano ngayon ang value ng ating C? Okay, so ganun lang kadali. Ilapat mo lang dyan, ano yung ilalagay natin na number dito para pag minultiply natin kay 4, lalabas si 8 para magkamukha na sila doon sa ating given na equation. Mahirap bang mag-identify ng number? No. 'Di ba? Ano bang factor ng 8? That is 4 and 2. Yes, very good. Therefore, ang value ng C natin will be positive 2. Okay? Kasi 4 times 2 is 8. And meron tayong variable na x. So, ayan, napagtugma na natin yung given equation and then kung ano yung value ng C natin. So, therefore, alam mo na yung C mo, ilapat mo lang po dito yung mga katapat nitong row ng ating equation. So, ang magiging focus niya, focus ng ating first example ay C. C, positive yung C. Therefore, wag mong galawin, wag mong lagyan ng negative sign. Positive siya nagawin mong positive and then 0. Constant yung mga 0 natin dito. Wag nyong papalitan. Yung letter C lang ang papalitan natin dito. Kasi nga, nasa origin yung ating vertex. Okay? Next is our directrix. So, paano naman natin ilalapat sa ating directrix? Sabi niya, x is equal to negative C. So, since negative yung sign po natin dito, pero positive yung C natin, therefore, gagawin lang natin siyang negative 2. Okay? We have our equation. We have our focus. Directrix, sorry, that should be X. Directrix. axis of symmetry, and alam natin na yung parabola natin is nag-open siya to the right. Okay, let's copy this and um, try natin siyang i-graph. Control V. Ay. Okay. Create tayo ng graph. Ayan, kahit hindi perfect, no? Oh, I forgot. Di natin nakuha yung ating latus rectum. Pero sige, i-ano muna natin ito. Yung focus natin ay to 0, 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, and 4. So, these are negative, positive, and negative 1 din ito. So, negative tong side na to, positive tong side na to. So, ilapat natin yung ating focus. Ang focus natin ay 2, 0. So, andito si 2, 2, and 0. So, andito yung ating focus. And alam natin na andito yung ating vertex, right? And then, yung directrix natin ay negative 2. So, andito siya. X siya, X. X. Therefore, dito ka sa linya ng X, maghanap ng negative 2. So, 1, negative 1, negative 2. Andito po yung ating directrix. And sa paggawa ng guhit, di ba alam natin to the right yung ating parabola. Therefore, andito, yan, assuming, mali. Okay, assuming na straight line yung ginagawa ko, yan yung magsisilbing directrix natin. And pag nag-denote tayo ng directrix, it should be like that. And then since nasa x-axis siya, ilagay natin dyan, x is equal to negative 2. Para malaman natin na ito yung ating directrix. Now, alam nating to the right yung parabola natin, pero kailangan nating malaman ano ulit yung ating latus. Saan na yun? Latus rectum. So, copy ko lang. Copy dahil makakalimutin ang inyo. Control C. Control V. Ayan. Okay. So, yung latus rectum natin, ano ulit yung 2 natin? Nakuha nating 2 ay positive. Nakuha nating C ay positive 2. So, ang magiging latus rectum natin will be 2. Yan na, nilalapat ko lang dyan. 2, and then 2 times 2, that is 4. Then, yung isa naman will be 2. And then, negative 2 times 2, that is negative 4. So, ilapat na natin. I-plot na natin ngayon yung ating latus rectum dito sa ating graph. So, 2, 4, that is 2. And then, 1, 2, 3, 4. So, andito yung isa. And then, again, yung isa naman nandito sa baba. 1, 2, 3, 4, 2. Sa tapat ng 2. Then, andito naman yung isang point ng ating latus rectum. Connecting the 3 dots, dapat yung latus rectum natin ay dadaan sa ating focus. Yan. And yung ating latus rectum ay, yung kanyang endpoints ay nasa parabola, right? Therefore, mag-start tayo ngayon dyan. Dapat yung graph natin should also be dadaan doon sa ating latus rectum. And that's how we are going to graph yung ating parabola. Once, alam na natin yung ating focus, directrix, value ng ating C, or itong C, okay, itong C is also the distance ng ating focus to vertex and vertex to directrix. Hindi ba to yung C natin? Bilangin natin yung distance ng focus sa vertex, and that is 1. That is 1 and 2. And ganoon din yung distance ng vertex natin sa ating directrix, that is 1 and 2. Therefore, tama yung pag-graph natin ng ating unang example. And before I forgot, yung length pala ng ating latus rectum That is 4 times the absolute value of 2, right? So, the absolute value of 2 is 2. So, 4 times 2, that is 8. That is 8. So, paano natin ito ngayon i-verify kung tama yung length na nakuha natin? Simple bilangin mo lang, mag-start ka sa point, no? Dito yung tapat niya 4 eh. So, mag-start ka sa point, magbilang ka ng 1, skip mo na yung point mismo, then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. And then, tama. 8 yung distance or yung length ng ating latus rectum dito. And for more examples, see you sa ating susunod na discussion.